When you think of Sunday, what's the first thing that pops into your mind?
Watching NFL games all day with my friends.
Going to church with my family.
Chick-fil-A is closed and I don't know what to do with myself.
He's right about that.
Absolutely.
While we may be divided as a country on things like politics and religion and entertainment, the unimportant things, it's great that we have a common love for chicken sandwiches at an affordable price to bring us all together. The things that really matter. Well, not everyone loves chicken. We're not talking about vegans, Tim. So, why is Chick-fil-A closed on Sundays? Does anyone know? I think it's based on the founder's beliefs. Exactly. Chick-fil-A's founder believed that the restaurant should close for one day each week so everyone could use Sunday as a day to rest and worship if they choose.
I didn't know that.
He also worked in restaurants that were open 24/7, and he realized that's not the best way to run his company.
That makes a lot of sense. Having a restaurant that's open 24/7 must be tiring.
Absolutely. And that often leads to burnout and early retirement.
Conscious Money School.
It's hard to believe that a fast food restaurant closing for one day could be so controversial, but everyone seems to have a strong opinion of whether this is the right decision or not. I want to know if you agree or disagree with Chick-fil-A for making this courageous choice to close on Sunday. If you agree with this decision, raise your hand. If you disagree with this decision, raise your hand. Alright, so it seems like we have a tie. 2 agree and 2 disagree. Would anyone like to share why they chose their answer?
I think it's great that this company cares about the well-being of its employees and allows them to take some time off each week to rest and worship.
I disagree. I want to eat Chick-fil-A on Sunday. What am I going to do? Buy extra sandwiches and wait a day to eat them?
Well, you could do that.
You know that's pretty much impossible, right? I'm sure if I put them in the refrigerator, one of my siblings will take them and eat them.
You're right about that. Those sandwiches are a hot commodity, even if they're cold, especially on a Sunday. We crave what we can't have. I really like this decision for Chick-fil-A to close on Sundays, and I admire how this company has stuck with the decision all of these years. They've remained true to their founder's vision, even if it's cost them a lot of profit. Here's an example that I think you'll enjoy. Chick-fil-A has a location in the stadiums where the Atlanta Falcons play. Think about that for a second. They have a location in a football stadium, and football games are played once per week, primarily on Sundays.
Oh, that is mean.
Alright, that's actually hilarious. I can't believe that's real, or that anything's real. I knew you'd like that, Tim. Oh, you wanted a nice chicken sandwich or 2 or 3 or 4 while watching the Falcons blow a 28-3 lead to the Patriots? Well, you'll have to wait until tomorrow. Then you can have as many as you want while watching the replay of the game. Well, you probably won't want to watch the replay of that game, unless you're a Patriots fan.
Go Pats!
Chick-fil-A closing on Sundays shows that they don't care what you or I think. If it were up to us, Chick-fil-A would probably be open 24/7. Raise your hand if you think Chick-fil-A should be open 24/7. Ah, you two again. Care to elaborate?
Chick-fil-A is pretty versatile. You can have it any time of the day and it will automatically be a great meal.
I agree. Whether you're hungry for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or a midnight snack, it always hits the spot.
Come on, guys. Are we really trying to give Chick-fil-A free advertising right now? Mr. Leonard, no offense, but we see how many views you get on these Conscious Money School videos. You're right, Tim. Thanks for keeping me grounded. In general, most of us are selfish. We don't like to admit this, but we only care about our small bubbles of reality. We only care about something if it directly affects us. But isn't that the same with most corporations? Yes, but they have the power and influence to infiltrate our little bubbles of reality and change them to better suit their needs. They aim to shape the world in their image, even if it's not in the best interest of society.
But what about Chick-fil-A? Are they a selfish corporation?
Absolutely. They're closed on Sundays. How much more selfish can that get?
From your perspective, Zeno, that may seem like a selfish decision because you can't eat there on a specific day. But have you thought about how that decision may improve the general well-being of its employees by giving them some time off to rest and relax and just be?
I guess you're right, Mr. Leonard. I guess I was the selfish one all along. What a plot twist.
Don't be too hard on yourself. While we should all strive to be a little more selfless, a little more giving, a little more loving, we're not perfect. That's why we're here, to learn, and making mistakes is part of the learning process. Chick-fil-A doesn't care what you or I think. It doesn't care that people would be lining up around the block to eat there on Sundays. It doesn't care that they could be making a lot more money.
So how's that any different from most selfish businesses that don't care what we think?
Well, this business is putting its people over its profits. It's putting its people over its profits. That's not something you see often in our modern world of business that emphasizes making money at all costs.
When you put it like that, it actually makes a lot of sense. That really is contrarian and courageous.
This company cares so much about its employees having a day off for rest and worship that it chooses to turn away hordes of hungry customers and millions of dollars in profit.
That is insane. But I guess it's just crazy enough to work.
This company has chosen to stay true to its moral and ethical values, which is extremely uncommon as most businesses lack these values. While not everyone agrees with these values, I hope they can agree that this is a courageous decision that's beneficial to its employees.
I agree.
Me too.
This is an extremely rare move in our capitalistic system, and I absolutely respect it. I respect corporations that put its people first and its profits second. How many successful businesses like Chick-fil-A do you know that turn down millions of dollars of profit one day every single week?
None.
Most companies actually make the opposite decision. They make employees work 7 days per week in order to squeeze out all of the profits they can. They don't view employees as people, they view them as money-making machines. When companies don't view employees as people, when they view them solely as money-making machines, this leads to a lot of trouble. This can lead to the gross mistreatment of people. And although it may lead to higher gross profits in the short term, this never bodes well in the long term. This decision to put its people first is one of the main reasons why Chick-fil-A has been such a profitable company throughout its history.
What about its delicious chicken sandwiches?
Yes, you're right, you need to have an excellent product. But if you don't treat the people who make those chicken sandwiches well, then there won't be any chicken sandwiches to sell. Great point. Giving employees at least one day off per week seems like the right thing to do. It seems like the right way to treat humans. What do you think?
I agree. It seems cruel to force people to work every single day.
I'm not so sure.
I think they should get at least 2 days off per week.
Why stop there? How about they get at least 3 days off per week? Everyone could use at least one day off each week, but not everyone can afford it. Chick-fil-A can afford to be closed on Sunday. It won't go out of business because it makes so much money the other 6 days of the week. The same can't be said for many Americans who can't afford to take a day off. They have to work 7 days per week because their job requires it. And if they don't work, they don't make money. If they don't make money, they aren't able to keep a roof over their heads and food in their mouths.
If we don't make money, we can't afford Chick-fil-A either.
Great point, Harry.
I think it's great that Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. I think this shows the beginning of a conscious business revolution where businesses put people first and profit second.
People first, profit second. Got it.
But why don't all businesses put people first and profit second?
Our current system of business is highly unconscious, and it cares more about money than anything else. Profit is its profit.
Can we change this?
Maybe consciousness will one day save business. I agree, Tim. Maybe we'll be able to make an impact by raising the consciousness of the business world. First, we'll have to raise our own consciousness before we'll be able to change the system. It's a huge challenge, but it's entirely possible if we work together.
Let's do it. But Mr. Leonard, why Sunday? Why is Sunday the day of rest and worship?
That's a great question. I know that each religion has a different holy day, a different day to not work. I wish I could give you a better answer than that, but I really have no idea. Do any of you know why?
Why is it even called Sunday?
It seems that whoever named the days of the week just took the word sun and added day to the end.
They must have been very creative.
So Sunday is the day of the sun?
It seems so.
If I'm not mistaken, the sun is up every day. That's why there's light. So shouldn't every day be Sunday?
Ooh, he got you.
That's a very interesting point there. But if every day was Sunday, then Chick-fil-A could no longer sustain its business model.
Great point, Mr. Leonard.
So, Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. Should we all be?
Yes, we need some rest.
Yeah.
What he said.
Yes.
Maybe it doesn't have to be on Sunday, but who doesn't want a day off?
Conscious Money School.